Hello and welcome, wonderful travel advisors, and happy Friday. Today we have back Irene from Globus Family of Brands, and we are so excited to have her. How are you doing today, Irene?
Oh, I'm fine. Just like you, I am thrilled that it's Friday, although it's a little bit soggy of a start. It'll be a good weekend, despite it being over before we know it.
Oh, yes. Well, happy Friday, everyone. And just before we get started, if you have any questions, we will have Q&A at the end. And if we don't have time, we will let you know where to get those questions answered, FAQs. You can call Archer Travel and whatnot. Also, this is recorded, and you can watch this back at any time at your leisure in the trainings hub of the Travel Cafe website. So if you miss anything or want to review it, don't worry, it's recorded for you and you can watch it back. So without further ado, Irene, let's get started.
So, yeah, sounds good. So happy Friday again, guys. Always happy to spend some afternoon time with you before we head into the weekend. And I thought as I was contemplating what to cover with you guys today, as we've covered the foundation of Globus for land touring, as well as we talked about Avalon Waterways last time, I thought to bring it in a little bit closer to home and talk about some options that are available in your client's backyard. And within Globus and Cosmos for land touring, we have plenty of options within North America to take into consideration when you're having that qualifying conversation with your clients. So I always like to start with a foundation of where Globus is, what it is, if you haven't gone back and watched those recordings from the Travel Cafe, and just set it up before we talk about the main topic. So Globus Family of Brands is a summary of 741 vacations covering land with Globus and Cosmos, as well as our river cruising product with Avalon Waterways, covering 6 continents, hitting 77 countries. And believe it or not, we are family owned and family strong for 97 and a half years. We're going to be 100 before we know it. And we can't wait to see what our marketing team is going to come up with for our centennial. But we're always trying to keep up with the Joneses, and we're recognizing what's important as travel trends change. Just like you, as a travel partner, keeping up with things, we also want to keep up with things to give you diverse products to have that conversation with your client. And today's traveler, between baby boomers and Gen Xers, or multi-generational families, want more flexibility. And we go to more off the beaten path itineraries and destinations, making your clients really feel like a local without having to wear that big T on their t-shirt. We have 12 different travel styles that we can highlight coming up. But bottom line, we're providing with touring as well as Avalon Waterways, more active and immersive experiences, taking your clients to more unique and local places, allowing for more travel, period. We have 741 vacations. There's got to be something that will dot that I and cross that T beautifully for your client with our variety of products. So if you're still wondering about the popularity and growth of escorted touring, recent statistics from 2 studies that we did back in 24 revealed the strong interest from both travel advisors and travelers alike. This 2024 study by Travel Market Report found that 9 out of 10 North American travel advisors currently sell escorted touring, and nearly all of them expect this number to grow in 25. I would say, as Archer and the your travel advisor family, you guys are doing a killer job, and I would definitely agree that this number has grown. Hopefully you're also nodding your heads as you're hanging out with Amanda and I tonight. And then a poll by Get Your Guide shows that 89% of travelers consider having a local guide not just be an important part, but an essential part of their experience by making it extra special, adding in those details, being that storyteller, and really making them feel like they are a part of that community or village or town that they're visiting. And additionally, nearly half of the respondents expressed a preference for group travel. So we've even talked about groups before. Groups with Globus family of brands are super easy. Just to give you some teasers, they start at 8. And with Archer being a part of our group's development program, for select tours, you can hold space complimentary for up to 180 days prior to the touring date departure. Go back to the Travel Cafe, review that group's webinar that we did, or I'm happy to have a conversation with you for more details. But with these findings, they highlight the growing demand for escorted touring and the wide range of travelers who might benefit from it. So think about your lead tree, your client base who are looking for something different, and consider doing a land tour with Globus and Cosmos, or even an Avalon Waterways River Cruise. And take that step further, have that positive surprise, and you'll learn coming up just how many options that we have for your clients in North America between the United States as well as Canada. Recommending escorted touring to your clients, bottom line, it just makes sense. And hopefully you're learning that escorted touring is not just good for your clients, but it's good for you too. And here's why. So there are many reasons why an escorted tour can be a superior experience over an FIT, specifically for you, the travel advisor. It's commission friendly. Globus's escorted tours offer the upfront pricing that removes the guesswork and maximizes your commissions. We like to say commissions with a comma. You'll see that in your travel advisor version of that quote. Every component of a Globus vacation is commissionable, with payments made to the advisors at the final payment date or shortly after for individual travel. We offer the expertise that you can trust. Globus has been around for nearly a century, and with that comes experience. We ensure that every journey is seamless for your clients, from VIP access to insider experiences and expertly designed itineraries. Globus delivers the rave reviews and loyal repeat clients. And with escorted touring, did you know that that can actually mean some savings for them? Booking with Globus can save your clients up to 30% compared to an FIT itinerary, delivering an incredible value with significant savings because of our partnerships with our other suppliers coming into that land component. We can bring this extra special value to them that offers that savings, as well as it's packaged. So you as a travel partner are not shopping night by night, hotel by hotel, spending hours on end doing research for your clients. Everything with Globus between our 12 travel styles has already a package for you where everything is taken care of for you. We offer for you the support tools, including access to marketing resources and the trainings through the industry recognized and award-winning travel advisor portal. We're going to actually take a peek at that coming up, and it's updated, and its educational and training platforms are dedicated to you to be successful. And then myself, your business development manager, as well as Wendy Stansel, my inside sales superhero, we are here for your support when needed, as well as our reservations and our group's colleagues as well. We're here for your success. It wouldn't be a partnership without you. So there are 12 different ways to tour, and within each destination, there are going to be different travel styles for your clients to consider. And we've learned a thing or two along the way in keeping the itineraries irresistible. We not only have the experience you can trust, but we have the products that attract your clients. We have our classic touring, small group discoveries, which our small group discoveries is a unique small group ranging of a maximum of 24 people in Europe and 18 people in our exotics in North America products. Globus Choice, where within our included excursion options for touring, your clients are going to have a choice on certain days between doing one included excursion or the other. If you have that free spirit client, our Globus independent touring is something to look at, as well as we also offer over 100 different itineraries where we partner with other suppliers, even some of those right here in North America. So within our 12 travel styles, when you're in the travel advisor portal, you can even go in and sort by travel style to see what tour catches your client's attention. But you want to go beyond the guidebooks and beyond the expectations and beyond the ordinary when you choose an extraordinary journey across the globe or in our backyard with us. So I want to just touch on what's going to be included with how Globus leads in touring. What ingredients go into making that perfect escorted tour with Globus family of brands? What elements make us stand out? So within the travel advisor portal, you're always going to be getting the nuts and bolts and all of the inclusions within each itinerary, day by days, as well as looking at the hotels and searching for accommodations in the perfect location with the perfect amenities. Even the perfect charm can be overwhelming. We take care of all of those time staking research details for you. So everything is done for you. A tour includes hand-selected and trusted hotels with the right address and the right amenities. And within the travel advisor portal, you're going to be able to see what hotels your clients will be at on that specific itinerary. Globus tours are always superior accommodations and above and are located near the sites that your clients want to see. So what that means is that Globus is 4 or 5-star hotels in the heart of the location, just located right near those important sites. And we strive to find accommodations that not only offer comfort, but a glimpse into the local culture as well, surrounding our travelers, your clients, with local immersion and giving them a true feel for the places that they visit. So we can't have the most important part and not talk about it for meals. So Anthony Bourdain once said that I think food, culture, people, and landscape are absolutely inseparable. That spirit is exactly why the Globus family of brands includes local meals and specialties on each tour that we offer. So through the itineraries, when you're reviewing the day-by-days with your client, we're going to go over what meal inclusions are going to be included throughout the day between breakfast, lunch, and dinner throughout the tour. And you're really going to get a feel for that. For Globus and Cosmos, you can always expect breakfast to be included, but also within each touring style, there may be a variety of differentiation between lunch and dinner. This is where the Travel Advisor Portal is going to be your best friend to give you that day-by-day touching and feeling for your clients so they can really get excited about their upcoming land trip. And then we can't forget about transportation. Navigating a world, or even in North America, of unfamiliar highways, taxis, rental cars, train stations can make most travelers be very hesitant about this aspect of the tour. And with transportation, once the tour has started, it's going to be included. And we eliminate the logistical hassles by handling your client's transportation around town, between cities, and even possibly across borders with comfort and convenience. So knowing that all of the inter-tour transportation between motor coaches, planes, trains, or even ships, depending on if you're going back over outside of our backyard, is going to be included within that vacation for them. You would just have to have that conversation of getting your clients from their home airport to that first destination city and back. But all of the logistics, and you can even see the transportation methods during the tour itself, again, within the Travel Advisor Portal in the day-by-day. There's even a map of the whole itinerary that shows you which transportation component will be used to get to and from. And then you're going to have always the support of tour directors and local guides. This is one ingredient from an escorted tour that simply cannot be replicated on an FIT, the service of a talented and dedicated tour director. So do you remember back a couple slides ago where that survey said that an important part of touring is having that support system with a tour director? You're going to have that for any of the travel styles that you're going to be talking about with your client. Only escorted touring includes a tour director, and it's an expert who lives and breathes in your client's destination, and they'll be happy to be their storyteller, their know-how, and share their knowledge about the area so that way your clients can really even feel more like a local. But tour directors are more than our logistical navigators. We really have them an important, vital piece of the vacation. They're the dynamic narrators and anyone who can notice interesting landscapes or architecture. But a seasoned tour director will bring those things that anyone can notice to life with any fascinating stories that may be behind exactly what you're looking at. So there are your the interpreters, your troubleshooters, and the storytellers all in one. They are really your ground zero for support, as well as enhancing your land vacation to bring those extra special memories home. And an FIT experience just can't replicate these intangible extras that a dedicated tour director would bring with their services and insights for being a part of that local area that your client is going to be visiting. And then we all know, of course, that sightseeing is an essential component to any vacation, but we take sightseeing one step further by offering also immersive local favorites. In every itinerary, we will always include hands-on, authentic experiences for a true taste of a day in the life, really making your clients feel like a local. They could board any of the various transportation methods that we'll have for that inter-tour transportation and know that where they're going to be taken will be extra special. And again, I can't stress how important that day-to-day itinerary is to give your client an idea of what to expect within their vacation. But in addition to these special authentic experiences that we're going to be including, there will also be plenty of free time. So while we're going to have those inclusions, your clients will also be able to have that independent exploring option to do on their own each day of the trip. But remember just the ease of touring. We're going to have more inclusions with more experiences. When you're going to those most popular attractions, you're going to be a VIP and you're going to skip the line. We're really going to make you feel like a local. For Globus, the hotels will be in the heart of the destination. Cosmos will be just outside. Complimentary Wi-Fi to stay connected with loved ones between our motor coaches and hotels. And you're always going to have the support of the tour directors and local guides within the itineraries. And we just came out recently, our marketing team is really making aware of how easy doing a packaged itinerary with us for an escorted tour can be. And in the black and white of this image, it's the anxiety that you get when you're doing an FIT vacation for a client. You have 20 supplier tabs open, you're not sure possibly where to go. And with a Globus tour, everything is handpicked, one easy booking where everything is all there for you. And you just have to click once, book it, and you're done. Clients stuck in long lines or not being sure where to go is another FIT fright during the tour itself when they aren't touring with Globus. And then with Globus touring, you're going to have VIP access, more time in the sites, and you're going to know what to do next. And if your clients may need some inspiration, they'll have the tour director or local guide to lean on for any suggestions. And I have the perfect example coming up. Let's take a peek.
This is the story of two couples vacationing in the same place at the same time.
No. I think it's this way.
Sure?
Yeah.
Alessandra?
Yes. Hi. Did you have a good time?
One chose a Globus tour.
Then we meet together.
The other went on their own.
Taxi, I want to rent the car.
Go it alone,
I don't have that. I don't know what app.
What's the name of the app?
and you're on your own.
Our ride is just around the corner.
Are we close?
It's like 4 more blocks.
Go with Globus,
You are already checked in?
and we'll make everything easy.
Oh my God. Are you kidding me?
Alessandro says, have to try the
No
bus.
one's answering. Try pushing the buttons.
Hello? We're here. Hello?
Tour with us, and the world opens up effortlessly.
If you follow me, I will take you inside.
It keeps moving. I think we need to keep moving in order for it.
Because there's a big difference between figuring it out and having it all figured
So
out.
guys, when you travel with us, you skip the line.
Where are they going?
They're going in.
On a Globus tour, you see more. You do more. You learn more.
Here's Lucella, guys. We are here. He is doing perfecto. Flip it now. Flip it again.
It says to look for a guy in a blue hat.
Blue hat. There are like 10 guys with blue hats.
On a Globus tour, you simply enjoy. With less stress, less worry,
Try over here.
less hassles,
Hello?
and more stories.
So a lot of people miss these when they come here, but these are the wine windows.
Wonder what that is.
Alessandro, since we have the rest of the afternoon free, do you have any suggestions?
Well, you know what, guys? There's actually a really nice farmer's market. It's around the corner, good for lunch. I can show you if you want.
Let's go.
Honey, I don't know where to go.
Can't we find a real person?
Next time, don't just go.
You want me to buy you something? I could maybe.
Go beyond. Tour with Globus.
So it just is a great little marketing piece that you can actually download in the travel advisor portal and share with your clients. So even though this tour was based in Europe, it still hones in on the support and guidance that a Globus tour, regardless of where your clients would be touring, gives you versus doing it on your own with being FIT. But let's go back to our backyards. And maybe you do have clients that want to stay in the country. They don't want to worry about traveling with a passport unless they're possibly just going over to Canada. We have the ability to offer plenty of itinerary options within the United States as well as North America. And I wanted to highlight those for you so that way you can maybe talk about them for a client that is looking for something like this. But we have plenty of options for North America tours. Did you know that we also hit Alaska? We have 8 Alaska tour options with Globus and 15 Alaskan options with our Cosmos touring brand that's based for any value-based clients. We offer 4 Hawaii itineraries with Globus and 2 with Cosmos. And for our Hawaii itineraries, we also partner with Outrigger Hotels and Resorts. You'll get a feel for everything again in the Travel Advisor portal when you're looking at the day-by-days. But we also have 54 United States tours and 39 with Cosmos, 21 national parks with Globus, and 17 national parks with Cosmos. And we also hone in on special events. And we have 32 special events tours in general, with many of those being in our backyard in the US. And we have different travel styles for our US-based tours. So you can do Globus Choice, where you're doing classic sightseeing, but on some of the days within the tour, you have a choice between one included excursion or the other. You can travel in our backyard via our Globus Undiscovered itineraries, where you're going through the roads less traveled and off the beaten path. Again, where you're really going to feel like a local. And we have plenty of options with our Globus Escape touring, where it's already the month of November, and our Escape touring is off-season travel, where it's better weather, thicker wallets, and lesser crowds. So these are just 3 highlights of travel styles that your clients can take advantage of when traveling within the US or Canada, but in North America. So we go so many places, the United States, Canada, Alaska, Hawaii. We're honing in on national parks. And when you're a VIP with Globus, you're going to have that VIP entrance to any of those popular locations within our national parks, as well as special events. And how to find them are once you're in and logged into the Globus Family of Brands Travel Advisor portal, you'll hit Tours to Share. And we'll bring up all of the travel styles, the different countries or continents you can sort by. You'll look at North America, and then it'll give you the criteria to start looking for the specific tour that your client is interested in, based on whether it's in Alaska, it's Canada, a rail vacation with Rocky Mountaineer, Hawaii, a US national parks or special events, or touring options within the United States in general. But here, let's take a peek to give you an idea as to what the national park tours could look like for your clients. I'm not going to highlight on all of them because we have 21 national park tours with under the Globus brand and 17 national park tours with Cosmos. So here are 3 now America's national parks, the classic lodges and parks of the West, and even Western rails and canyons with Canyon Spirit rail journey. And Canyon Spirit is actually a part of Rocky Mountaineer. So these are 3 within the national parks. And here is highlighting one to give you an idea of just all the exciting places that your clients are going to visit with this America's National Parks tour. So you'll start over where the green one is in Rapid City, South Dakota, and you're going to make your way over to end in Salt Lake City. You'll hit Mount Rushmore, Crazy Horse, U-Cross Ranch. You'll have 2 nights in Yellowstone, as well as 2 nights in Jackson before ending in Salt Lake City. And you're going to be visiting all of these unique local places. You'll have that guided sightseeing in Yellowstone, and this tour director will always be with you or your clients for the course of this trip. You'll get a feel for hotels that your clients will be staying in between Rapid City and Salt Lake City for them to really get an idea of what the vacation has to offer. But here's classic lodges and parks of the West. So a little bit similar, starting in Rapid City and also ending in Salt Lake. But you'll see there's a little bit of variation between hotel nights for how long you're going to be there, travel times. You'll really get a feel looking at the maps and comparing one tour versus the other to help your client really decide on what's the best for them based on their interest. But for United States tours, just not for national parks, we do have a couple other great options. And these are just honing in on 3 of the many that we have. So if your clients have never been to New Mexico to do the Albuquerque Hot Air Balloon Fiesta, we have a tour that goes and spends time at this event. Lost Canyons of the Southwest and Mackinac Island and the Great Lakes. These are just some fantastic options to give you an idea of what your clients can do in our backyard. So taking a peek at the Lost Canyons of the Southwest, you'll start with 2 nights in Phoenix. You'll head up through Sedona. You're going to take the Verde Canyon Railroad over to Jerome, and then you're going to make your way northwest, ending in Las Vegas, hitting the Grand Canyon National Park, Canyon de Chelly National Monument, the Petrified Forest. All of these things are available on this tour within these 7 days for you for this specific vacation. Your clients would be piecing this piece by piece on their own and having to worry about figuring out how to get into the parks and the time of year. The Grand Canyon is always popular. There might be waits to get in. Globus, again, takes care of all of that for you. And then one of my favorites, because I am a Midwest girl, I grew up in Northwest Indiana, is the Mackinac Island and Great Lakes. So as a kid, got the privilege to have my parents take us up to Mackinac Island on a summer vacation. And looking at this tour always brings back those memories. So for this specific tour, you'll start in Detroit, you'll go up to Frankenmuth, make your way north. You'll have 2 nights in Mackinac Island, where we are staying at some of the historic hotels within the island itself. If you've never been to Mackinac Island, it's an island that you have to take a ferry to, and you are not allowed to have automobiles on the island. It's all horse-drawn carriages or bikes, or you're walking. And then you'll make your way back south, hitting Traverse City, Grand Rapids, and then you'll end up with 1 night in Chicago. And this is just one of the things that people might not think of to do for a vacation. Fall foliage would be beautiful doing this tour. But honing in on some Alaska options, we do have 8 Alaska tours with Globus and 15 different itinerary options with Cosmos, Spectacular Alaska, Nature's Best, and Nature's Best Alaska with an Alaska cruise. So here is where on this third one, where it's the 13 days, we're partnering with another supplier to do an Alaska cruise itinerary as well. But here's Spectacular Alaska. You're starting out in Anchorage, and then you're making your way northwest. You're going to hit a train ride from Fairbanks to Denali National Park. You will be in Denali National Park for 2 days, going through Big Lake and then ending in Anchorage. And that's where you're going to get on to have a small ferry ride through Kenai Fords National Park. Hopefully do some whale watching, and you'll end back in Anchorage for 2 nights. Here is Nature's Best with a Alaska cruise. So you can see you're starting out in 1 night in Fairbanks. You're going to make your way south, ending in Vancouver. You'll hit Denali National Park, Whittier, Hines, Skagway, Juneau, Ketchikan. And then once you're getting off the land portion of the tour in Vancouver, you're going to cruise with Holland America for a 7-day Alaska cruise as well. And you'll get all of the details for what you can expect in more detail when you look at the day-by-day itineraries for this specific adventure. And then here's Hawaii. Everybody wants to go to Hawaii. They realize it is a little bit overwhelming when you realize how far apart possibly the islands are. And within Hawaii, we have packages where we're hitting all of the islands, and the inter-tour transportation to get from island to island is already included. So we'll have the best of Hawaiian Islands with upgraded room categories, Grand Vacation and Grand Hawaii Vacation to start with for some of ours. And we do partner with Outrigger Hotels for these hotel options when you're in Hawaii. Here is a peek at the Grand Vacation Hawaii. You can see that we're going to be starting out with 3 nights in Waikiki. And with where all of these planes are, if you look at the map carefully, we're going to be taking you by plane or your clients to each of the different islands, making sure that that Grand Hawaii Vacation is grand. You'll have, so again, 3 nights in Waikiki, 3 nights in Lahaina, and then you'll fly from there back to Kauai, where you'll have 3 nights there as well. Part of when you're in Kona, you'll see the Coffee Living History Farm. You'll enjoy Hawaiian luau, and there will be guided sightseeing in Kauai as well. So a day by day will give you more details as to what your clients can expect. But these are just some of the itineraries that North America has to offer. Remember that there are so many. And when you're in the Travel Advisor portal, you're able to go under Tours to Share in North America, pick your destination, and learn more or find something perfect for your client. I'll hop over in just a minute. I wanted to talk to you next about some pretty exciting promotions that we have. We have announced our Black Friday promotions that I know Jose will be talking about coming up. But as ours have a 4-week shelf life, They started on December 10th, and for Black Friday, we have our From Here to Anywhere sale, where it's saving $500 per person on select 2026 Globus vacations worldwide. And it's combinable with any client's welcome back credits. And if they wanted to extend their time, you can also take advantage of a back-to-back promotion as well. So these Black Friday promotions and all of our promotions, and don't forget, Archer is a part of Travel Leaders. So any consortia-based promotions will appear for you under your login in the Travel Advisor portal. And between the Travel Leaders promotions that are specific and exclusive to you, remember, that's a great advantage when you're talking to a client about why they should book with you, is that not only do you have access to public promotions, but you also have access to exclusive agency promotions that no one else is privileged to. We also cater to solo travelers. So if you have any clients that are looking to travel alone, our Globus Escape Tours, and we also offer single supplement waiver offers to review with them for savings when they're traveling by themselves. And that hones in also on Avalon. So flipping over, because of our Black Friday promotions that we're talking about, Avalon Waterways for our river cruises also offers single supplement promotions. And then for our Black Friday sale, it's free prepaid gratuities on select 2026 Avalon Waterway river cruises. But in addition, there's a positive surprise that with the free prepaid gratuities for Avalon, your clients can choose, in addition to the prepaid gratuities, free air, or saving $1,500 per person based on double occupancy on their Avalon Waterways cruise. So once you go into the portal and you find the related promotion that you're looking for, it's easy. You just select the departures list, and from that, you'll have a whole list of applicable dates that your clients can travel on to take advantage of that offer. So for now, I just want to hop over very quickly and show you the Travel Advisor portal for how to find these offers. I'm just going to hop over here. Amanda, keep me straight. But I'm logged into the Travel Advisor portal. Agents.globusfamily.com is the address. And from here is our home screen. We have our banners up for Black Friday. And under Tours to Share, I'm going to go over, we have everything available across our land itineraries, travel styles. So remember the 12 different travel styles. You can sort by each of these based on how your client wants to travel. But for sake of this webinar topic, I'm going to head over to North America, and I want to select on Hawaii, just because that's where my clients want to go. And from here, you'll see Globus or Cosmos based on the product and budget your client may have. You can select the time of year, promotions, all of these will show up for you. And then you can view which one fits their needs best. So I'm going to do Grand Hawaii Vacation, and I'm going to view the tour. And here is where, when you're viewing the tour, regardless of the tour, it will show you the day by days that I've been really talking about this time. So it'll give you an overview of the tour itself. You can look at the map of the trip over the course of the total days that they're gone, because they're going to be gone 13 days. Other suggestions for ideas. And then as you scroll down, Grand Hawaii Vacation on the day by day, this is where your clients can really get a touch and feel of what is upcoming for this amazing trip. So once you expand everything, you'll see breakfast and dinner are included. So I would say it's safe to assume that lunch will be free time for them, because we're going to have dinner included, and it will be a great day. Heroes of the Sea, where your tour director will take you to Punchbowl National Cemetery in Chinatown, the Hawaii State Capitol at the Palace, and then you'll enjoy included dinner at the hotel. For hotels, so before I head over to the hotels, you can poke through and see the day by days, and it's really going to give you an idea as to what your clients can expect during each day. So here on day 4, breakfast and lunch are included. Day 5, breakfast and dinner are included. And then if you wanted to get an idea of the hotels, just scroll back up and check hotels. And here, Outrigger. Hopefully you're all familiar with Outrigger. We partner with them for our hotel properties within Hawaii. And you can get an idea as to what hotels your clients are going to be staying at. If you wanted to meet the tour director, there's a little bio there. Get to know the travel advisor portal. You can't break it. You can only get to know each other better. Make practice bookings, poke around, and I'm sure you're going to walk away, even after maybe spending a minute or two getting to know each other, learning something new that you didn't know before. If you wanted to look at another itinerary option, oops, I think I went too far. I'll just go back. Tours to share, and then let's look at special events. Some special events within the United States and across Canada will give you some great ideas. Tournament of Roses in the Archer main office's backyard. Congratulations on the move. You guys all should be excited about the enhancements that they're doing and have done. We have a Tournament of Roses parade that starts in Pasadena and ends with an extension, if your clients chose to do it, in San Diego. But there's Alaska as well as the winter in Montreal and Quebec. That's a new itinerary to see how Christmas comes alive in that area with the snow versus coming and seeing it in the summertime, as well as other itineraries. America's Historic East with Washington, D.C. and New York. There's fall foliage. The options are endless. You just have to know where to look for them. And I'm happy to help you with that if you need to. And for now, I am going to head out with quickly closing and get my screen back and let you know that just one second. Close this. There we go. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna start over. Okay, awesome. We're back. Takes a little bit of juggling, but let you know that we're always going to be your partner for profit. High commissions paid early with individual invoices. We're always going to be giving you the tools and support to build your business. And with over 700 vacation options, we have a vast portfolio of award-winning products for your clients to choose from. Don't ever hesitate to reach out to me or Wendy. I can be reached at iga@globusfamily.com. I know that Jose knows how to reach me, as well as Amanda, and we're here for your support and your success. And I wish you the best weekend ahead.
Perfect. Well, we have a couple questions, Irene. So the first one is, do you have product in San Antonio, Texas?
So it would be based on those. You can sort by the destination. I have not seen touring options in San Antonio. The furthest southwest I've seen is for New Mexico.
Okay, perfect. And how do I look up our local BDMs, or are you our BDM?
So it depends on if you are registered for the Hosted Independent Partner Program. And I can show you once I log in where you can find the BDM map to see your local support. But that would have you be a Hosted Independent Partner, meaning that you're still going to be affiliated with Archer Travel, but you're going to have that local BDM support team within your local area. And Wendy and I are happy to get you in that direction if you're not sure where to go. But from the main homepage of the Travel Advisor portal, I clicked on your sales team, and you'll get to know our main sales leaders. And then down here to view the entire sales team, you'll click on this red hyperlink. And Amanda, let me know if this map shows up.
Yes, we can see it.
Awesome. So from here, the right side is all East Coast from Louisiana up. You can see at the bottom where red is. That's from Justina to Jeffrelata. And when you zoom in, it will tell you the states that they cover. So Jeff is South Florida, Puerto Rico. Oh my gosh. What just happened? Okay, there we go. Love technical difficulties. And then from the left-hand side, you'll see me. Since Archer is located in Southern California, I am the main BDM for the Archer main office, as well as any of the fellow Archer travel advisors that aren't currently under the hosted independent partner program. I would be your BDM support. But if you are looking for that local support, you can speak with Wendy and myself to be a registered hosted independent partner. So that way a local BDM, a part of the Globus family that is close to your state where you live in, can also work with you as well. So you would just go from the main homepage of the travel advisor portal under your sales team. It will bring up this section here and then go down to the bottom, and this map, after you click on the red hyperlink, will come up and you can get an idea as to who's who based on where you are.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Irene. Also, I just want to say thank you, travel advisors, for joining us today. And if you want to watch this recording, like I said, it's in the trainings hub of your Travel Cafe website, as is the other trainings that Irene has done. So you can go back and review those at any time at your leisure. Irene, is there anything else you want to add before we close out?
I just, believe it or not, Thanksgiving is just under 2 weeks away. So I wish you and your family and loved ones a very special holiday ahead and merry season after that. And don't discredit your travel leaders offers. Those are some exclusive promotions that possibly could help you close a sale in addition to the public promotions. As well as if you wanted to take a peek at that groups webinar that you and I did, Amanda, a couple weeks ago, Archer is a part of our groups development program to where you're going to be able to hold space without a group level deposit for land for Globus and Cosmos up until 180 days prior to departure. At that point, you would need to have names in seats for the tour itself, but that's a great tool for you. We'd love to see you guys be successful with groups, and our sales leadership team got this program started, and I thought Archer Travel was a perfect fit to where you have the ability to block group space, hold it complimentary, market and sell it up until 180 days prior to departure without any monetary commitment from you, unless your client is doing that non-refundable $250 per person deposit. Our groups do start only at 8 people, and we have the ability to have you earn 50% TCs or tour conductor credits at 8. And then for land, it would be 1 for 16. Happy to have that conversation with you later, or from the Travel Advisor portal under the Knowledge Hub, you can wander over to the group section and learn more.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much. And I hope you guys have a happy Friday and happy weekend. And until next time, enjoy, y'all. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.